Welcome back, Abiotic Factor enjoyers and Speedrun enjoyers. I am assuming you're both the same thing if you're here. Sorry my bear is not available right now. Have some technical issues, so you just get to hear my lovely crooning voice. Boom. So there has been a big change in the route. Instead of using water coolers to get through things, we're using ropes now,
I
which you'll
don't
get to
think
see
we've
an item drop
met.
rope get us through doors. This also borrows some guts from Sparklow's run, who defeated mine by almost a minute, I think. He got a 7-minute something uh, by not worrying about the crafting bench or the bed. So I had to be emboldened to match that and also not bring a crafting bench and a bed. There's a couple little route adjusts. Falling down there was not one of them. That cost like 2-3 seconds. I have done so many of these runs over the last 2 days now since figuring out how to incorporate ropes into this, that little mistakes like that, like jumping there, is just like, whatever, go. Because there's enough RNG between the couches and falling with the chair that the run could just die even if I had like absolute perfect execution. It's out of my hands. So, you know, you just go with it. Here's one of the slight changes. I don't go up the ramp anymore. Apparently, I can just jump into the pool. I think that is thanks to the dev team optimizing the load time. So, awesome, dev team. Thank you so much for that. The game does load much better from 2 major content patches ago. So, beautiful stuff, really. One of the options you have in the starting area right by the vending machines where Dr. Jaeger is banging on the door is a potted plant. You can also use that potted plant to do what I'm doing with the water cooler, but you have to rotate it twice to smash your face into a door and get it to work. So it's a little bit clumsy, especially for when it comes to the top left objective in Shadowgate, because it's very easy to get stuck there and just gun down, because that dude has a magnum and he's shooting you point blank. I think he has a magnum. I'm actually sure what gun the chieftains have. To the right there is the backup couch if you don't get the first one. So with a 50-50 shot, it's pretty consistent that you'll get a run going. At least one of the couches will be packaged. That's the word. At least one of the couches will be
I don't
packaged.
think we've met.
So both my initial run of this and Sparklow's run of this use the couch to get through there. Obviously, that's much faster because we don't have to build a couch either. Sparklow did this with just the one chair. I bring an extra chair, partially because I have terrible luck with this drop and lose my chair probably 90% of the time. Even more than that, 95 I would say. This time I got to keep it, so that was really nice. Because there's a 2-chair strat to get through Shadowgate a little bit faster at the front. And the front of Shadowgate has a slightly faster route because the witches are apparently blind. Like, they're in a lookout spot, but they ain't looking out for me. Don't need a chair drop here because you can just do this. As long as you hold shift relatively early, you can jump first, then hold shift, and it accelerates you mid-air. This world clearly has weird physics, but we knew that. Still have to bring the couch to get through that door. Haven't found a faster, easier way through. It would be awesome if we could just fall into it with the chair, but I don't think that's possible the way falling through floors with the chair works. Use the same glitch that drops the couch to drop the chair there, so the chair deploys in a standing position that you can sit in, whereas most of that terrain, if you just place the chair normally, will not allow you to sit in the chair. So that guarantees you're able to use the chair to get down there without fussing over a spot to drop it. Yeah, both of these doors would have had a water cooler dedicated to each of them. And then on my run, I also used a water cooler over here in Death Warped Out, which required a bed to reset to. Now we're going to do a double water cooler. Moment to adjust my thing, because you need to be fast here, and even then I wasn't quite fast enough. If I backed up just a little bit more, I would have made it out on the first try and not got this bleed. So this leads to an exciting pseudo timer, although the run still uses one exit out to clear debuffs, which will be right coming up in just a moment, because we're bleeding, we've got a broken leg, and to make sure I don't get teleported back up to a bad spot, that's what the item swap does. It usually forces the game to resave the player file, which includes an update to where their position is. And it made all the enemies reset. Little cheese there, but speedrunners don't care. And the reason I decided this run, out of attempting it again or using one that I had previously that was only 1 second longer, I thought it was really cool of this 1 HP in a dream moment. Look at this. How do I not die here? Out of stamina, make it through the portal. That is incredible. One thing I wish is that the cot was in a slightly better space to pick up, because being able to get a free stamina refill to run through here would have been fantastic.
Wait, Promethean, do not attack.
And there it is. 6 minutes and 16 seconds to get from the start of the game to the current end of the game. Obviously, there's a whole new content drop coming later. Gonna drop a rug on his head just for fun.
Your precious gatekeepers retreat to the frigid residential region of your facility to harness the power of the dark lens.
Oop, there we go.
And bring ruin upon us all.
Yeah, what did we use for that? 4 chairs, 4 ropes, some of the ropes being used multiple times, an empty water cooler, screwdriver, of course,
Wait, abide, amend your course.
and a security pistol.
The dark lens if you ally with my insurrection. I see a fate even the praetors have refused to fathom. Time is not our
Now, if you want me to actually craft something or fight a gatekeeper, not gonna happen. Using some other neat little weapon swapping, witches are actually pretty reasonable to beat up, but some of the others are hard. You're probably gonna die, especially from a bleed. 6 minutes. There you go. Thanks for watching.